yeah, Gators are smart. I remember I did a lesson and I like Gators are smarter than Jakes.
Hey man, they be big gators over there. Crazy, crazy gators.
Shalom, Yashua. Hebrew Israelites talks Oklahoma. Once I heard the prophets up down for Babylon the Great. First things first, turn to the east. You got praise glory too. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakadash, which is the Hebrew time. It's great name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honor. Apostle elders of great millstone. And Shalom. These are brothers in labor in this truth. And Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening. It's come today, we're going to talk about what's going on right here at the eve of Jacob's trouble. You know, it's beginning. I've been hearing ice raids in California. I've been hearing about ice raids in Chicago. And guess what, Yashua? Here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they're doing ice raids as well. I've seen them myself. Other people tell me that they've seen them out north Tulsa. I've heard they're coming up to schools and doing raids. And I'm like, that right there is like, that's off the chain right there. You doing raids at the schools? Like, they could break the camel back right there. You think, some people looking for they kids come home, but ICE done raided them up and probably got them held up to get the parents. And that's kind of like, I look at that like some T stuff. That's like a terrorist attack. Like you attack the children, you got the children on hold to get the parents. And that's a real bad position to be in. So what is that? That's Jacob's trouble. This is the beginning of it. Donald Trump said he was going to do this in his whole administration, and they make good on that promise. And they're doing like diabolical tactics, And it's all going to be, this is like the build up to it. Because once they round up all the northern tribe, Ephraim, Issachar, all of them, this is going to be the southern tribe. Your Levites, your Judites, and your Benjamites. They're going to come for us next. Which they're already doing some tribe too. Haitians, those are Levites. They get rounded up too. I've been hearing about that in Florida. So this thing now scoffers can't scoff no more. Oh, they ain't gonna do that. That ain't gonna happen. Yes, it's happening. It's happening right now. And like I'm waiting for people to start to fight back. Right now, everybody's taking it. They're complying. But you already know some hardheads in a minute, hey, they're gonna shoot back. Like that's me, familia. You're not taking, whoop through. Are you good?
I'm on this too.
Okay, yeah, you good. Yeah, so some of these North tribes, they're gonna fight back. And that's when it's gonna get real juicy. Especially like when the cartels get involved. Like you're not gonna take my people like that. And they're gonna send people up here. And so we wait for all war to break out. It could very well happen, man. And then we're looking at Donald Trump getting assassination attempts already. I seen a Jake. I might do a lesson on the y'all, so I seen the Jake. They talking about knocking Donald Trump. So they very likely if that happen, that's gonna be all hell breaking loose. So I'm gonna start us out. We're gonna start out with Jeremiah 30:7. Because this is all prophesied. You guys kept talking about that this wasn't gonna happen. When no Jacob's trouble, you lo and behold, and he a false prophet. Remember that? You ain't no Jacob's trouble. Like, here you go. So this is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "Alas, it is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it." And that hey, this is Yahweh Basham Shah's way of like putting that fear of the Lord in everybody. And I know it's going down like yes, all because Jake's is getting scared now. Now they scared because Trump pulled back the 1964 Civil Rights Act. So now the Southern tribe like, oh shoot, it's real now. So they all calling, hey man, what's this Hebrew Israelite stuff I've been hearing? And, now I want to know. So that's the fear.
5. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, you have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and of no peace. As ye now see whether a man does travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces turn into paleness." So now you seeing people scared, men trembling, like the Tay Shaw said, he had a conference call. His homeboy called him scared with like 5 other people on the phone. And then you see the people on the internet crying and men over here, what we're gonna do? That's this precept coming to life. People are travailing like women. When they're pregnant and eating, they over here holding their stomach and their loins. That's what we're seeing. It said the face is turning into pale and people don't know what to do out here, man. That's a part of the trouble, man. People are afraid. The next thing you know, they're just be shit. One people
crying, scarring, a couple up now trying to find out what's going on, and somebody needs to do something. And it's not about the Lord. Even Trump. That's why Trump won the presidency, because he's the best one to stir up all this trouble. You know, him and Elon Musk. So now they got everybody like, now Jake's starting to see it's real. It's real. Trump lied about it. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. Now that he's in, and he checking stuff out on the check. Yo, oh man, he done bamboozled us. Even some Edomites starting to see they got bamboozled. So they starting to see it's about to get real. Like I said, man, everybody started, that fear starting to kick in. They starting to get scared. And I'm like, hey, you better get in this truth, because this thing is only going to turn up.
You read Jeremiah 30:6, they're coming back up with the God said too.
Yeah, Tay brought that out earlier. The first precept.
Nah, you can hit 6.
Okay, I got you. This is.
Yeah, I got one right quick while I look for that.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 5:3. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than rock. They have refused to return. And now they starting to realize the consequences of their actions. You know, they starting to try to come back, but they wait to the last minute. You know, they scratching and scrambling, and they had years to listen to us, but they didn't. And now they starting to realize that they had prophets this whole time.
Like you said, they show this scrambling.
Yeah, this is the one I just read, Jeremiah 36.
Oh, you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know you were.
Yeah, so like I said right there, man, hey, like the preacher said, man, right now, Yasha'Allah is scrambling, northern and southern tribe. And I'm just looking, that's a mighty work right there, because like we've been, like I said, we've been prophesying, you know, since forever, trying to tell Jake to come back to the truth. And, you know, because everything going all good, Jake like, man, whatever, broke nigga, I'm about to go out and do this and do that. Now that Trump is getting in and making stuff real, which the Lord is doing that, because he's bringing that anger up of Esau. Esau angry now. Because then he's angry because Jake is in his kingdom thrive, and he's not. Because he's stupid, his wisdom is gone, they smoking lazy, and they can't take advantage of it like they used to, because the knowledge is like too overwhelming. Like Jake ain't a movie script no more. Jake ain't giving up the business ideas like that no more. Jake like, I need this for my family, you know, this for me. You know, and without Jake's substance, you know, Jake's labor and all of that, Esau can't thrive, because that's how they make it. Like even the northern tribe, like you look at the news, they ain't even hit up with Esau. You know, you look at Issachar and Ephraim, they're done banded up in communities, and the dollar stays in their community for Esau get it. That's hurt Esau. You know, you go to what was it, Reward Africa, the fleet get, Esau ain't getting at me like that. So Esau looking like, hey, my pockets is getting short. Man, well, what's up with this, man? Y'all probably dealing with each other. I don't like that, you know? Then like I say, they might see me at a food truck, like, oh no, the southern tribe dealing with the northern tribe. And now what it is, Esau's scared. Because in his mind, he's like, what if they band together and attack me? Because they're more numerous than we are. You know, there's more Mexicans, there's more blacks. And like when you look at both them tribes right there, like we have children a lot, like a whole lot. The birth is like off the charts. And then you got Edomite women being number one in abortion right now. The Edomite women are starting to act like Eve and, you know, disregard her dude. So now the Edomite man is losing everything. He's losing his whole enterprise. Women don't like him. His money getting low. The youngsters is smoking. They see the sport. They smoking meth and doing opioids, which is his doing. You know, you went over there and took the Ishmael's opioid fields. So that's what you did. And Jake ain't doing drugs like that anymore. You look at Jake kind of like getting off the drugs, getting good jobs. You know, Esau don't like that. Because the number one complaint Esau says that the northern tribe, the Mexicans, is taking the jobs. I'm like, fool, you didn't want to work them anyway with your lazy butts. Why you worried about them taking the job? And what it is that we coming up. You look at northern tribe, they do a lot of construction work. So they building up their houses with their cousins and uncles. House look good. They banding together, pulling their money together. They all driving nice cars, new trucks. You know, Esau don't like that. He's like, what the hell? And you look at Esau, he's losing everything he done had, man. So what's that going to lead to? That anger. Because Esau is the Lord's sword. So now before Esau loses it, then they little wicked councils. Hey, we got a clean clock. We got to knock some heads.
Yeah, this goes with that. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and their right grievousness upon their right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, to take away the rights from the poor of my people, and that the widows may be a prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And that goes exactly back to everything that Brother Tayashrala said. These devils is like, man, we got to come up and do something. So now they over here writing acts and revoking acts, signing executive orders, just going to put hell on Jake to a T.
I like how you read that when they said that they might rob the fatherless. The fatherless is Yahshua. You know, he said that widows may be their prey, because through the spirit, Yahshua is called a calm and delicate woman. That's what the Lord called it for his people. So that's us in the nutshell.
And not to mention in the scriptures, we're called the poor of his people, us, the Israelites. Because we don't have the power, and we don't have anything against our Edom's kingdom.
Right? We don't have the power, we don't have the army, we don't have nothing to turn ourselves around. This is why we need Yahweh to come back and save us out of it, to redeem his people. That's the whole point of this ministry.
I like before we switch it up, I like what it said, take the rights of my people. Because that's what happened. When you look at the 1964 Civil Rights Act and the DI, all the rights that Jake thought they had gained, Trump got in and done these orders and stripped them. So that precept was going into play right there. He done took rights away, and that 1964 Civil Rights Act getting repealed, they woke up the Southern tribe. That's why they was calling me, and everybody's all scrambling. My grandma, you know, everybody in the uproar now. They're like, how can he do that? Why he do that? We like, man, it's fucking Donald Trump, he the devil. That's why he did that, you know.
So, why what they doing too. This is Revelation chapter 12, and we start at verse 13. And it says, and the dragon saw that he was cast out into the earth. All right, they're going back into what I just mentioned earlier, how the northern tribe, they're basically spending their money with the justice. And so that's another form of them being cast out into the earth, because the whole earth is against Esau, even the so-called white man. So they're being cast out, and now they get angry. Okay? So reading that, he says, when the dragon said he was cast out of the earth, God was bringing forth the man to Yahweh, which is Yahweh Shah. Okay? We're ushering in, we're praying for Yahweh Shah to come back, and we're bringing forth the man child. Okay, verse 14. And the woman was given 2 wings of the great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she endured for a time and a half a time for the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman. Okay, and the serpent cast out of his mouth as water. So like it said, the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, which is those laws he cast out going after the northern tribe, and he going after the southern tribe as well. Okay, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. Right, and in verse 16 it says, "And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which was the dragon out." In verse 17 it says, "And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandment of Yahweh Shah, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah." And that's who he's going after. All right.
Yeah, and when they cast out that flood also goes into them troops. They're gonna come in overwhelming numbers. It's gonna be UN troops, ICE troops. I'm hearing Trump is calling for a paramilitary, so he's gonna hire other mercenaries. So when the scriptures say they're gonna come in like blood, they're gonna come in with numerous numbers, man, of troops. You know, all from all sides, man, attacking who? Yahshua. You know, but hey, through the power of spirit of Yahweh Shah, the whole fleck is gonna be able to stand up against that. That's why we plead to Yahshua to come back to the Lord.
Now, when you back y'all up. This is Matthew 24 and 21. It says, for then there will be great tribulation, such as not been for the beginning of the world until now, no, and not ever will be. And if the days not, it says, and if the days have not been cut short, no human, no flesh will be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So just like the brother tell you, I try to say, the elect going to make it out of there. And that's because there's going to be so much trouble that the Lord got to cut the days short. The time's going to move by fast, and it's all going to be for the protection of the elect. And if you go, what I want to say, what is that? Revelation 12 and 12, where it say, yeah,
I made a chapter right. You want me to read it? I can read
yeah,
it.
go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and 12, and it said, therefore rejoice, ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil come down unto you, have a great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Yeah, so the devil gonna come down with great wrath, and the Lord's gonna allow him to. And it says, woe unto the inhabitants of the earth. That goes into like everybody plus the 2/3, man. Hey, even hopeful elect, we got to go through some things, but we're gonna make it out of there. And there's another precept that said he's gonna lift up a standard in that time, and that standard is gonna be that spiritual power that's gonna be over the hopeful elect, man.
Isaiah 59 and 19. You know, I got one right here that's gonna really back up everything y'all just said. Because this is King David, and this is Psalms 17 and 13. It says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So the sword of Yahweh Shah is, you know, Esau Edom, man. And that sword, the modern day sword, is a gun. The Edomites are going to use that. All the weaponry they got, the drones, the robot soldiers, everything in Esau's supposed, he about to use biological warfare. He about to throw everything he got at us, man, in order to try to, you know, cut our numbers down so that y'all can't save nobody. Like Esau's on an eradication mission right now, a genocide. He's been trying to genocide us since we've been over here, and nothing's been working. So now he's like, they've been stronger weapons, man, stronger pestilences, microwave weapons, you know, radio frequency weapons, like everything he's been perfecting. So he's trying to find it, like, hey man, what you got, man? You got something to get him? Man, what you got, man? You got something to get him? Satellite weapon, he gonna do everything he can to try to eliminate us. You got what's that? Bill Gates of hell. Like he been very vocal about trying to get rid of us, man. From using things like a needle all the way down to other food. You know. So the devil, man, they on that mission, man. They like nothing's working for them, so they're getting upset. Like the scripture that I brought out, they're gonna come down with great wrath because nothing's working. So now he's gonna say, we gotta go. Oh, you gonna get the little red belly. You gonna get them beer drinking, Budweiser drinking, red belly hillbillies. I know what to do. Get the shotgun, boom, bob. You know, they're going, we're going nigger hunting. Woo!
Got a flannel on with no goddamn sleeves.
Yeah, chewing tobacco.
Don't say America without the A. America. Nigga, that motherfucker.
They got that Confederate flag waving, American flag on the side, and they like, hey, get them old rich companies, man. We're going to do it like my great-grandmother did, man. You know, and they look at the war. They got to defend themselves. You know, because Jake Rabbit and Dust here thinking, oh, they not going to do that. They need us. And they not like that no more. And now the Lord is shaking Esau up to where, hey, he gonna bring it. Especially something happened to their leader, Donald Trump.
I got that precept that I quoted. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up standard against him. So, hey, now there's going to be a lot of Edomites who got them get knocked out too. But hey, it says the Lord will lift up a standard against him. That standard is going to be the Lord helping his elect to survive and make it out of that. Man. No telling what it is. Like if you go into it, it means like to disappear and stuff. That standard. So the Lord going to give us power and all kind of things. They're going to give us provisions to make it out of trouble and the harm.
I got to go back that up too. One of my favorites. This is Micah 5 and 8. It says, the remnant of Jacob should be among us in the midst of many people. as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both tread down, tear in pieces, and none can deliver. Verse 9, thy hand shall be lifted up upon thy adversaries, all enemies shall be cut off. So what the people don't realize, the Lord has a military as well that's going to be raised up in the midst of Jacob's trouble. Legends going to be born during Jacob's trouble. That's when you're going to find out who the hopeful elect is. Then you're going to find out who the saints are, the 144,000. All that's going to get activated at that time. Because that's how the hopeful elect going to get their salvation. And the Lord said in them scriptures right there, he said you can be like a young lion among sheep, you know? And a sheep ain't got no chance against a young lion. So you're going to see some straight theatrics, man, during Jacob's trouble. That's why we're anticipating.
There's another precept to go with it that I like. It says, Judah is a lion's whelp. He's like an old lion, and a young lion crouching, and who shall rouse him up? And that's Esau hitting with all these things and waking Jacob like, hey, man, what the fuck? I gotta get on the defensive now. And then when the Lord turned up his elect and go at Esau, that old lion that get woke up, he ready to fight. A young lion, man, that's why I said Judah is a lion's whelp. You know, a lion can kill you with one swipe or tear you to pieces. You got it out.
He said, I should be lifted up against an adversary. So the hopeful elect is not afraid of what Esau about to do, because really that's what he's about to get free. And he's all about to mess up himself. But he's too greedy.
Keep the bread and circles going.
That's all he got to do. And these people stay in their delusion. But he's so greedy, he's taking all the bread. When all the bread is gone, nobody want to go to no goddamn circus. I ain't got no bread.
You can see that right now to this day, because they saying NFL and NBA is the lowest ratings it ever been. Like, so nobody look at the circus, man. Everybody is feeling it. They like, man, fuck that shit, man. Something's going on. We need to brace for impact. Something's going. We got to get ready. And that's what's going on right now. You can feel it, the vibration in the land.
You really think about it, because people ain't having them Super Bowl parties like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the NBA get together, going to the bar.
Even the combat sports, which held a lot of people to, that shit is even weak. They can't even make matches no more and shit. And so people ain't even looking at that no more.
Boxing going down.
Nobody.
I heard they got eggs going for $7 a dozen. Yeah. So who the fuck gonna go to the game and do all that? Chips is going up, the bread is going up, the food going up. So the merch is gone. I couldn't celebrate and party, and I could barely pay my rent and put gas in my car. Nobody want to do no Super Bowl party after that. So once there's no bread, no circus. And then Esau, what he gonna do? He gonna get mad. But Jake's still kind of making it. Esau is like going under. He drowning in debt. He's drowning in, his sorrows. And Esau's used to being on top and having, the best of everything. So he over clutching pennies, and Jake over there pulling up in 300s and Mercedes Benz and shit, and nice house. And that's because we used to adversity. Esau not. He don't know how to deal with it. When Esau get mad, all he do is get his gun and allow people. That's what Esau do.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51. And we start at verse 19. All right, it says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the God of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Verse 20, and it said, thou art my weapons and weapons of war, for with thee I will break in pieces the nation, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. All right, and it said, and with thee I will break in pieces the horses, and with thee I will break in pieces the body. And with thee I will break in pieces man and women, I will break in pieces old and young, and with thee I will break in pieces the young and the maid. And I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces the captive and the wounded. And that's all, and that's going back to the oxen just saying when they broke down, when the Lord is gonna lift up the standard. When Esau hit him in that army, he's gonna lift up the standard, he's gonna give him the power, he's gonna turn him into battle after.
I got a precept to back y'all up on exactly that. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 13. I'm going to read from 48 to 50. But those that be left behind of thy people are they that are found within my borders. Now when he destroys the multitude of the nations that are gathered together. He shall defend his people that remain. Verse 50. And then shall he shew them great wonders.
Yeah, the precept upon precept right there. So that's what the Lord said he's gonna do. So he's gonna turn all of his the hopeful elect, which is 144,000, which is the Lord's army. He's gonna turn them into battle axes, and he's gonna destroy Esau's kingdom. And that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're waiting on.
That it be activated during Jacob's trouble. You know, so as a hopeful elect, we looking forward to Jacob's trouble. That's when we gonna get free. You know, as long as everything carry on the way it's doing, you know, we just gonna be in the same old system, man, doing the same old things, man. So we looking for the tension to turn up. We're not in the same spirit as the 2/3. 2/3 in Jacob's trouble, they're getting scared. See, we already made our call to election short and then put in the work. So we're anticipating it. It's like we're ready for game day. The 2/3, they ain't did no film study, they ain't did no training. So they're not ready for the big game, man. They like, oh, it's a game. I ain't ready, man. Nah, push it back. I need to do this and do that. We over here like we got our mouthpiece in, cleats taped up. We ready to go to battle, man. Because we know it's gonna be a battle. We've been trying to tell Jake, blowing the trumpet, Ben Watchman, telling them Esau Edom is coming, man. We're right. You know, they've been so docile and living with Esau, doing so good. And now that it's turning up, now they scared and they not ready. And the first thing they're locking into is fear. Now they scared, they don't know what to do. They ain't read the scriptures, they don't know who they are, they don't know what the hell going on. They just see the switch up coming up and it's hitting them like a sucker punch, like, oh. Because like Esau done run for it. That's what Esau doing. He's like, man, I'm taking this back, I'm taking that back, I'm about to do you like this, I'm taking this away from you. And they been stripped, like that's going to scriptures. Shaw's making the 2/3 bare, he's stripping them of everything they thought they had, all their comforts. Now that they got to fight, especially these old gangster dudes, they only good at destroying their own because they full of curses. Now you can tell them like, now you got to go against Esau, like the main boss fight. They all like on it.
They hear boss music.
Yeah, you hear the boss music going on, and they scared. They all like, I didn't know I had to do that. I don't want to, and they crying and stuff. So in the scripture, you're gonna see a lot of dudes like acting like women that's pregnant. Then you're gonna see women like them. I thought, Pookie Loke, I thought he was a man. I thought he was a dominant dude. He gonna be crying. He might give his old lady up, like, here, you have her. They gonna be snitching. They already got a hotline for the Northern Tribe. 1-800 tell on. I think they're illegals over there. So they're activating people to tell on everybody, snitch, giving money up. So it's kind of like, man, you look about it, it's like going into like the Holocaust or something, man.
I'm about to say the same thing they did in Germany too.
Yeah, they said
they had each other snitching on people.
Yeah, got the hide in the attic.
It started with the laws changing.
God, like he wrote the precept earlier about that righteous decree. Yeah, that right there. And that's what got Jake attention. Like Jake thought everything was gained to the laws change up. Everybody saying then they got the ICE troops out, and now everybody like, oh, this is serious. So now they're like, oh, the prophecy is for real. So watch for everybody's views to go up. Like I said earlier, my homeboy in the world called me up, a bunch of the scared Jakes. They all looking for information. What should we do? This, that. And I'm like, man, y'all kind of some Johnny Companies. Y'all better come in like, hey, full steam. I'm like, we've been telling y'all.
You probably was mocking 2 weeks ago, and now you over here.
God.
And the Lord said, hey, man, we should laugh at your calamity, and we should mock when your fear comes.
Because that's what I was doing. I was laughing on the phone. There's a bunch of like 40, 50-year-olds. They all, what about this? What we gonna do? I'm saying, I'm laughing at them. Like I said, like 3 weeks ago, I bet they was over there clowning. Nobody clowning me like, look at this dummy out there doing this and that. Ain't about that. That's hate. This and that.
They over here reading scriptures in the snow. These niggas move.
Exactly. Now, since Trump done kind of showed, the horns are starting to show from Esau. Now they all calling, like, what should we do? What's his name again? I'm a Hebrew Israelite. We gonna be safe. And I'm like, hey man, y'all better get it in. I'm just cracking up because like they sound like a bunch of little girls too. That's why I'm laughing at what the Lord was doing. I like these supposed to be gangster dudes too. I'm like, oh, now you scared, huh? And the women is scared. All them are scrambling. They said TikTok done blew up. YouTube. They all like on the thing crying and don't know what to do and talking about somebody need to do something. I'm like, shit, he about to roll on you, man. That's what he about to do.
Hey, this is the first quarter too.
God,
They just finished playing the national anthem. We getting ready for kickoff. That game ain't really started yet. They already
it's a kickoff. Like I said, he doing the player announcement. He saw doing the announcement. He doing the run out. You got coming up. Hey, sir, you from this college?
They scared just by looking at the other team. It's like they
Exactly.
the Monstars over there. They over there scared.
God. The game ain't started yet. Everything in position. In the route. You know, the turn right out. Hey, doing the stretches. He throwing the ball. Like I said, we just get the national anthem going, man. And I'm like, that Jake scared already. So you already know they about to piss their pants, man, when the game start, man. That's how they doing this and that. I didn't think they would do us like that. But I'm like, fool, look at the history. You know, you look at Black Wall Street, all the other Wall Streets we had. You look at all the they was up there marching for George Floyd. You know, they say you thought the police was bad then. Man, Trump about to get him full immunity to go straight. Hey, RoboCop on your ass, you know? Hey, Rodney King on Jake. He's giving him that. He emboldened him to do that.
They starting what is that? The slave roundup, the slave catchers back, man.
God, they're doing that. The rice races like that.
Didn't they call it the Brown Roundup or something like that?
God, and they bring it out again. So you nothing new under the sun. Esau just coming back with the same move he did back then. And Jake been so, you know, in a docile spirit, fat, being lazy, you know, all that hee ha ha. And now that it's getting real, and it's like he did it. The most I did it suddenly. Like it wasn't suddenly for us, but for them it's suddenly. Like soon as Trump got in, he ain't even been in 2 weeks yet. Man, this dude in here moving like lightning speed. Hey, getting all kind of laws and legislation signed. And Jake is shook.
5 days. 6 days now.
And got Jake shook, man. Jake is just like, oh, it's like they got blitzed and don't know what to do. And we've been telling him it's coming. So I'm just laughing at Jake, man. I'm laughing at all they fear, everything they going through. Because we told you Jake trouble was happening. Like I said earlier, it ain't even got going yet. We ain't seen no deaths yet. Because in a minute, people going to fight back. The ICE going to be all what? They going to pull out the little batons. They going to, we unalived them.
They didn't already kill one in Oregon, though.
Okay, see, I ain't know that. See, they didn't already unalive one in Oregon, so it's about to start. They keep that hush. Yeah. I ain't heard too much about it. They trying to keep that quiet.
I ain't heard about that either.
Yeah, I'm saying they can't keep it quiet because if they goes around, which is gonna come out, I'm doing a lesson on it. Yeah, so if they come out, the others gonna be in their defense mode, like, hey, you ain't gonna do me like you did.
We can't forget that them all Edomite men are going after them black keys and shit like that too. So that's what that situation was with the Edomite.
I don't know. They said it was in Oregon. It was right at the beginning. I think it was like right after the day after the election.
Okay.
They keeping that quiet, but I did a lesson. You talking about they got their gun pressed all in their face? Yeah. They eat my Indiana. Yeah, they about to go out there.
Like yeah. So, and then I think you put it in the group chat where you Eve still trying to going after them old Edomites trying to say we available. Yeah, we available. I said, oh, you bitches dumb.
Yeah,
you don't even know what time it is.
Yeah, they just had a group chat where they talking about hurting women. Yeah, so that's like.
And the crazy thing is, Esau is so slick with it that them chocolate sisters, whatever they call them, chocolate sisters. We chocolate sisters. We ready for you, Brad and Chad, and you know. But when you go to the group chat, they all in the comment section, just flattering them and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how they gonna get it. They talking sweet with their lips.
Words in their heart. That's easy work. We're not gonna profit them easy. Look what time it is, and you want to go with your enemy. So yeah, he gonna say, yeah, we gonna go on a little coffee date. She gonna get in that car and
they gonna hear like we love black women.
She missing. We don't know where she at. They gonna hear on the news she chopped up a little bitty parts in a brown sack
in a bag. Somewhere. In the refrigerator, right?
Yeah, she in the refrigerator. You know, ate her. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna tell her we need to go march for Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say that. Then we gonna march for little Wicked Eve. And we're not doing that because it's that time, man. Like we telling you, Esau about to get real diabolical. And the Eve, they show you that's them stupid, dumb, silly women laden with sin. Like
They
Esau
still
talking about
shit
turning
their
up.
own men too. These the same women that talking shit about their own men too.
Yeah. So you know they're gonna get their judgment.
Yep. They're
Well,
gonna
Lord, like, okay.
find a BBL in the field. You know, like, we knew it was hers. We scanned the barcode on it.
God. Little weave hat over there.
Found one butt cheek.
Yeah. Found the eyelashes in his car. You know?
These are all the clues right here.
Yeah. So it's going down. That's a special type of stupid too. I'm gonna laugh when I see something like that. Like he's kind of like telling them, like, I'm about to come at y'all, man. We don't like y'all. We need your numbers to go low. And then you got Eve on there talking about we want our white king.
Right.
You know, and that's a trap. They call Esau the cunning hunter.
Yep.
That's a trap.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
he gonna do a separate little count.
Hey,
You know, every little
you
pictures
can really
and stuff.
see them comment section too. Because
He
just
just-
for a minute you'll be like, hey, I'm wondering why. You know, you see Jake in the comment section talking shit like, man, y'all tell me, but I ain't see no Jake. It's nothing but Edomite.
Yeah, they was like, shit, go ahead.
Yeah.
You said like Esau's a cunning hunter, and like what Esau likes to do when he hunts, he likes to feed his food, feed his prey.
Yep.
So then they get
Get
used to it, and,
bait
they
in that
just kill-
trap.
and then make it fatter or whatever, and just kill it. He likes setting traps. He's a cunning hunter.
Cancel and Greatest.
You gonna take her to Cheesecake Factory, you gonna feed her.
Pay
What a
all
good
her
nightcap,
bills.
baby. We've been having such a good time, baby.
Pay all her bills, and that's what they want. They want all their bills.
Come on to
paid.
my place. You know how Eve is all over Esau. I bet you got a big old house. I'm ready to go to your house. You going right to that basement.
So real quick, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 8.
What the
And it
fuck
says,
is
all
that?
these are the beginning of sorrow. All right, and that's what the Oxman just broke down right there, man. Because you know, like the Oxman Rock just mentioned, like we ain't even the football game ain't even started. We still in halftime. You know, we still singing the national anthem, and Jake is still bucking out. And they don't realize this is the beginning of sorrow. Everything that's happened. In verse 9, and it said, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And they're going back into that hotline that they got for ICE for the northern tribe, right? And it's going to be the same thing for Jake. All right, and then it said in verse 10, it said, then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. Okay, so don't be surprised when your own people, especially the ones that don't take heed to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that they're going to give you up just so they can appease Esau Edom, okay, just so they can be on his good side, okay, and that's what's going to happen. We're looking at all of these things that are going to happen, and we are expecting it, okay, due to the words of Yahweh, man.
The main corpus, so they ain't gonna be all your ghetto hood people. They're very scary, you know. So look for your scary, wicked 2/3 Eves to call in.
All you gotta do is watch. If you ever watched the episode of First 48, who was the main ones in there snitching?
Always Jake.
always the 2/3 Jake. You know, and so don't be surprised when it happened down in Jacob's trouble, man.
Mm-hmm. They said you gonna have your little hood dudes. They gonna tell it real easy, man. Them dudes are scary. Let me tell y'all, if you don't know, those are the scariest people by nation. You know, that's why they joined the gang, because they scary and they need numbers, and they like to shoot. They really like, when I look at hood dudes, they're like mini versions of Esau. They just minions for Esau. They act just like them. They're very carnal, all about get the dollar. Or they'll sell Esau drugs. They're gonna do Esau Bennett, man.
Then once they get scared, they just go along and just join Esau completely.
And that's what they're gonna do. That's what's gonna happen. So watch for a good section of Jakes. Do Esau Benny, and they war for that. They're gonna get blasted anyway, but they're gonna go tell on you. Oh yeah, I know where Hebrew Israelite at. Yeah, he be talking that Hebrew Israelite stuff. I don't like that stuff. He over here. You know, try to lead them to us. You know, or you know, all these wicked Eves that's mad that we, you know, bring it up talking bad against their master. She'll tell it. Oh, I know where Hebrew Israelite at. Yeah, I ain't with that stuff. That's their hate speech and stuff. I like the white man. We need to come together. You know, Eve's all about that come together spirit. I hear that a whole lot from Eves, man, because they rock with that plants of Christianity, because it teaches that we all God's children, we all bleed red, we all need to come together, we all human beings. So look for that's what I'm looking for Trump's next move to out us, because the Apostle Hart calls him Nero, and I know we're a problem to these devils. So I'm looking for these devils to try to, you know, demonize us and radicalize 2/3 against us. Go ahead, Doc.
Didn't I forgot when it was, but they said that the biggest threat to what was it, America or society was young black men.
Yeah. It was one of those Ish women that said that
Yeah.
the biggest threat to Israel is the young black African American. That's what they said.
They're gonna come after the Southern.
Yeah, so soon as I let look for them to build the narrative up, all the Hebrew Israelites is teens, they this, they that, you know, and you're gonna see a lot of dudes that thought they was in the truth. As soon as the pressure come, I don't want to be Hebrew no more. I'm black, you know. So watch for that to come. That's the next move we waiting on, y'all. Is them to try to terrorize the truth. You know, they already done got TikTok and done messed that up some type of way because it ain't the same no more. It crashed. Momo Beezus one time tried to use a clip on it. So they done got that. And really, that was a bad move, too. Because I need to download what it did is it made people go to Red Note. And then when they went to Red Note, they were talking to China and starting to realize, oh, your country done played you. So I'm like, dang, Esau, it's like every move you do is like bad against you. You know? So if they were smart, they would just be still and let it ride, but they can't. Because they too aggravated. So that's how we know Esau's about to destroy himself, man. Because he keep doing this, keep doing that. But nonetheless, the drama is going to be kicked up. They're gonna get a whole bunch of like a fire. They're gonna get the fire going, you know, and they're gonna try to rile up everybody against us, you know, the hope we let, and then we're gonna see the drama because the Lord said, what? Hey, I'm gonna let the stand up for the hope we let. You're not gonna get them. And that's what Esau gotta learn, but he gotta learn the hard way. This devil think he can push a square through a circle, and you can't. The Lord said you ain't gonna get the hope we let, you ain't gonna get them. But Esau, you know, he got his technology, and he's so rich. Looking like, man, these poor niggas, you mean to me I can't get them? Watch this. And the Lord be like, hey, man, what I say? Watch this.
That standard don't look.
Yeah, kind of. We waiting on that, man. We waiting on that. My favorite cartoon growing up was the X-Men. And, you know, and then it finally hit me like what it was really, really about. So, okay, go ahead and get them started. And really, I said, he gonna get it popping off. We can't do nothing until the standard get lifted up. And the standard gonna get lifted up, we need Esau to jump on us, and that's when that name gonna get hollered out. We're gonna call it the names of the Lord when that happens. You know, his name gonna get hollered. That's like a woman. You know, she getting ravished, she holler out for her husband, and he hear it. Hey, as soon as he come up on the scene, hey, you about to get some blickies, man. Like what? You thought you was gonna take my wife, my woman from me? That's what happened to Esau, man. We patiently waiting on that. So I look at E, everything he doing, I'm liking what he doing. Like, yeah, man, keep putting the laws in place. Keep coming after, you know, Yahshua. Like, come on with it. You know, we got our mouthpiece in. We've been shadow boxing. We ready for Esau. You know, we done did the training. So we like, yeah, come on with it, E. I'm ready for the game plan, man. I got moves. You know, I'm been waiting to, hey, put these juke moves on you and stuff. Like, we've been talking about it. We ready to implement it. If we need you to make the move for it to happen.
And that's coming. Because this is 2nd Esdras 15, and I'm going to start at 14. Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword of destruction draweth nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. And we're coming into the midst of that, man. We living in the times where this is going to happen. Like, we're seeing it, man. And it says, for sedition amongst men and invading one another. And they should not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions should stand in their power. That's why you're seeing these militia groups kicked up, going to the borders, and these flyers is getting passed out with KKK messages on it, talking about Operation Roundup Brown Guy, and just getting sent up everywhere. Hey, it's going down out there, man. And it says, verse 18, for because of the pride of the city, and this place Babylon the Great is so proud, they think they don't even need Jake. Not knowing that they're gonna collapse in your own shit. It says, because of the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And we're really living in that time, and where people are being super afraid right now, scared. Everybody crying, everybody is upset. And that's all the 2/3 in the world, because they don't know the ending game of the scriptures. See, the hopeful elect, we know the end game. It was written that we got the victory. It's written that we win, that the Lord is going to protect and save us. So we waiting on it. We waiting on it, because when there's a destruction, the Lord is balanced, man. What do you say? The just Lord is a balanced power. So it's a balance. So when there's a destruction, there's also a deliverance. It's not going to be one without the other. So the Lord is going to deliver at the same time He's destroying, and we know that, man. And we're praying that we're going to be one of the ones who's delivered and everybody else in the world is going to be destroyed. So us at the hopeful elect, we ain't worried. We waiting on it, man. We're waiting on it, man.
We got stability.
God.
You know, because we got the wisdom, got the understanding.
I got to preach out and back you up. This is First Thessalonians. I'm gonna start at the top. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1.
That's
And it
almost
says, but of the time and the season, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Right? And it said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction come upon them as fell upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. For ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. And it said in verse 5, it says, ye are the children of light and the children of day. We are not of night. We are not of the night nor of darkness. And that pretty much is back over what I can tell right there, man. This is why we make you wait, because we know that Yahweh got us back. You know, Yahweh, Lord willing, he got us. He's going to protect us in the time. Okay? But those who follow along with Esau Edom, because we said when they shall say peace and safety, okay, a lot of people are going to believe that there's peace and there's safety in that time. But that's what we know, the hope we let they know. When they say peace and safety, we know it's got to be game time then. Okay? And that's when all of those other 2/3 and everybody else that refuse to hear this message, they're going to get caught off guard, man.
Sudden destruction. You know, it should come suddenly on them, man. The Lord's coming in like a thief in the night. While they're in the dark, they sleep. You try to wake them up, they don't want to wake up. So they sleep. And like, yo, shot gonna show up, they ain't got no oil, and they gonna miss their chariot, man.
The 2/3 like them kids whenever they were sleeping, you turn on the light, they get mad at me. Turn the light off! Turn the light off!
Then the Lord ain't gonna protect them. They gonna be running around crying. Esau chasing down with his little troops. And ain't gonna be no standard for them, man. They ain't got no works. They ain't got no faith. They don't know the Lord. They don't know how to call out his name. And it's a strong tower. They are not of his. So they just gonna get their judgment. And they had their opportunity because we had all kinds of the grace period and liberty to get in this truth. And we've been pleading with them. We've been doing video pistols, we're on the highway hedges. All this work been going out. They thinking it's for nothing. But we trying to make sure, you know, our call to election is short. Because we know what Esau about to do. We had the eyesight. We see it. We not sleeping. We not in the dark. We see this devil making traps and building all kinds of contraptions to kill us. You know, we see that. But 2/3 don't see that. They see it. They got their head under covers.
What the scripture say? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices.
Exactly. You know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We say 2 Corinthians 2:11. And, you know,
that device, it's so wide, because even when you got the devices, they got the Esau Edom robots and stuff like that, it also goes to his diabolical plans, like you said earlier. Those plans that Esau Edom setting up, you know, cutting off all of the aid, you know, cutting off the changing the laws and stuff like that just to attack us. Those are his devices right there.
and we know all about it. You know, if you're in this truth, we tell the sheep about it, so they'll know about it. That's why the truth is so far in the court, and it's the best thing ever. But Jake is so dumb, they don't see the value of the truth. They rather go get something in the world that ain't gonna do nothing for them when Jacob's trouble hit.
So they scared. They putting their head under the covers. I don't want to know. Now they over here stuck. Now it's gonna catch them off guard.
You got, as you can see that, and you got some people that don't want to know, and you got some people that know, but they just don't care. Like you got some 2/3 that say, I'll turn to the Lord when I'm ready. You know, there's a quick preacher out there to back you up on that. It's Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7, and it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, Yahweh from the outside, and put not off from day to day. But suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Ooh, that fits perfectly what's going on right now. Like I said, like if you see it and don't want to pay attention to it, that's still putting covers over your head. You know, that's you not acknowledging the danger that's coming. That's stupid. You know, it's like seeing a military army come at you. You see it, and then you go back to playing the game or something. Like, dude, that's retarded as hell. You know, you better pay attention to that and see what's up. Or get your gun ready, you know what I'm saying, to get ready to meet the battle. You know? So that I love that preacher just brought up right there, man. That's why we done told them, like, seek the Lord, do this. See what it is, the value didn't show itself. They thought we just some niggas. This is the next movement, the black movement. They think we just doing this to be seen, or we just want views on YouTube. We just want to be famous. That's what they was thinking. You know,
A lot of them lack faith too, man. Because a lot of them say they gotta believe it just to, they gotta see it just to believe it. There's a lot of people that a lot of them they really
got
lack
faith.
faith too.
They ain't gonna be here.
Yeah.
Hey, they just didn't see the consequences before.
Yeah.
We was just talking. They was like, we didn't heard that before because they didn't see the consequences coming down on them. But now with Trump on TV every day taking away something, they starting to see the consequences that, man, maybe they was telling us the truth this whole time.
And like I said, they started to see the consequences. That means they didn't have no sight. They was blind.
Yeah.
It's like we seen it a long time ago.
That's lack of faith, and they was carnal.
God.
They got to see, dang, he taking my EBT card away.
God.
They
They really gonna cry when that happened. I think that's next on the schedule.
Yeah.
Take away the EBT when that happened. Oh Lord.
Oh, he said that you got to work 35 hours a day to get, a week to be eligible for EBT in Section 8.
Now we're gonna see. Hey, they probably gonna break YouTube with all the Eves crying on TikTok and YouTube. They might break the algorithm. It might be like a million Eves crying. I ain't got no EBT. I ain't got no Section 8. Don't make no sense. Y'all somebody need to do something. Yeah. And then what they gonna do? Oh, look,
my baby.
a lot of Jakes gonna get unlocked. They gonna get the 2/3 hood niggas riled up. Go do something. Little take off.
Yeah.
Little 4-7. You got your baby is starving. He gonna run out there. Hey, Esau Minister gonna smash him out.
They gonna do it too.
She gonna rile him up. Like, you supposed to be a man. Take care of your baby. Your baby starving.
Little hand buster gonna get his hand busted.
Exactly. Little fruit punch. Little Kool-Aid. Hey, they gonna get messed up, man. And that's what Esau, that's a trap. When you think about it, that's another deliberate trap Esau lady. They didn't be getting EBT Section 8. He been built up so long thinking she the woman. A lot of them pride themselves on that. I got a house and I got food. That no nigga, he ain't nothing. Woo. Now Esau about to say earlier, he about to run pull him. I'm taking the EBT Section 8. He gonna get crying. She gonna get little 4-7 to run up out there. He gonna get messed up. And that's Esau gonna cut a lot of numbers just like that. That one move right there gonna get rid of a lot of Israelites. Just like that. I just take away what I gave you. And then, like I said, they was in they knew so they should be making like preparations. Like 2/3 Jakes don't prepare for nothing. Mm-hmm. They wait till the disaster hit, and then they scramble like a chicken in their head. Oh, I need this. I ain't got no batteries. I ain't got no food put back. I ain't got no bottled water. Go out there and get it. And that's gonna lead to a bunch of little Pookie and Ray Rays fighting over little supplies that's left. They still full of curses. So like when I see little Ray out there, he got a little couple bottled waters. I'm gonna jam on him. Cause I gotta give my chick something, for my family. And that like I say, Esau gonna get a lot of debt just by them moves right there. Jake ain't ready for that. And we don't warn Jake that was gonna happen. Like, hey man, you might want to get up off them government, subsidies, and they're gonna snatch them away. So it's about to really go there. It's gonna be chaos. We're looking at mad chaos about to go out. Of all the tribes of Israel. That's why I call Jacob's trouble, man. You're going to see, Jake just running around into 2/3 too. Because the old flag we put up, we seen it coming. We're going to hide ourselves. What is that, the fruity man? We see the evil and hide himself. We're going to be put up because we already see it. So we're going to be back, out the way. And you're going to see all the 2/3 running around just scrambling, just running to and fro. Get this. And you're going to see Esau with his ice, snatching them up. Hey, nigga, Then you got country redneck, country bunkers running around. I see one. They like they duck hunting or something.
That's exactly how they're gonna be.
Then you're gonna see the police trying to get order, and it's gonna be so much chaos. You're gonna say, "Oh, we need UN peacekeeper troops." They gonna come in, knocking heads,
speaking Chinese.
Yeah, speaking whatever language. They a whole coalition of different nations. It might be Hamites, Chinese, Russian. They get back in your house. Get back in your house. It's curfew. Jake like, I can't go in my house. We ain't got no food. We don't give a damn. Wow.
That's that precept I read in 2 Corinthians 15.
Nah, this gonna be straight chaos, man. And like, hey, people gonna be they will be crying. Children gonna be crying. The only stability gonna be is the hope we lack, because we know what's going on. So that's why Isaiah 4:1 gonna kick in. Everybody gonna run another. Man, what it say? Read the scripture. That gonna want to hear the word. They don't want to hear it then.
It ain't gonna come near and say he's gonna make his tongue the roof of their mouth, man. That they're not speak, man, that we dumb. And that word dumb means you're just not gonna be speak. We're not gonna speak. You can't talk. So hey, we're gonna be like, nah, you should have got it whenever you had the chance, man. You should have been one of the 5 wise virgins. And you was one of the 5 foolish who didn't have the oil, man.
Get away from me, 2/3. Blah! You know, take off on them. Not dealing with you.
Follow your trap, Fox.
Exactly. You ain't dealing with you. You ain't got no oil. You ain't got the spirit. I ain't want you around me. You like, you tank me, man. Get away from me, man. Right. You told your butt earlier to get the truth. You didn't listen. So now you're going to get your judgment. Don't follow me either. I don't want you following me. Yeah, that's your crybaby self.
That's Amos, man. That's the famine of the word. And people going to be running to and from trying to seek the word, but it ain't going to be found, man.
It didn't matter. If the devil cut the internet off, that'll cause chaos. Eve can't go on there and see, post her little stuff. Go ahead.
Isn't the internet like a Brandon circus too?
Yeah, you're right. Because everybody uses the internet for entertainment. Most they say the truth is on there, but they don't go for the truth. They go for entertainment, pleasure. They over there on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Dude can't get a little jerk off on. He aggravated. Did Eve get on social media just to voice how she feeling? Like we give a damn. That's how she get her feelings off. She talking on the internet. And a lot of people, they just got to be on, they addicted to Facebook. They just got to be in everybody's business. So if you can't do that, they're going to feel disconnected. And that's going to cause chaos. And a lot of them, they've been on social media so much, they don't know how to go outside and talk to people. It's going to be chaos, man. They ain't got no food in the house. They go DoorDash every day. So they ain't got no food put back. They ain't got no water, nothing put back. They ain't got no supply, no candles, nothing. They got to go out there in the midst of chaos, not know who is with who. You're going to have ICE troops, FEMA troops, UN troops.
Militia groups.
Yeah, militia groups. Like, you ain't going to know who. Proud Boys.
Regular people.
Regular people. He looking for something to eat. Like, they ain't going to know what to do. Who you with? I don't know. Who are you with? Hey, like, some dudes might be horny. You know what I'm saying? The little chick pop out, she make, I got me one,
Hey, cannibalism gonna come back in full effect, man. People gonna be eating them people, man.
God, like I said, food, hey, shoot. Go see a fat chick? Oh, yeah. I got meat for days. Yeah. They gonna have this harpoon gun out, you know what I'm saying? God, tuna, baby.
600 pounds.
No, that's wild.
I'm saying, it's gonna be bad out here, man. Chaos. So, and like I said, it's gonna be a bad time not to know what's going on, man. Because he start taking advantage of you too. Report here to this camp, to this facility. We got food and water, and then and all this stuff we're talking about. It's gonna be real easy for Esau to give somebody an MOTB, because that's gonna be the security then. Like, take this micro CHIP.
That's gonna be the order that comes out of the chaos.
Exactly. There you go. That's how they go. That's how Esau gonna give it out. And like I said, with all the chaos going, they be crying. They gonna run to go get that chip and go to that little 15-minute city. Because they're gonna say that's the little security they got left. We doing good to have this big old Neuralink thing in my head.
They're gonna paint it like a safe haven, like it's like a zombie movie. Like, you go to this safe haven and you're safe.
Exactly. Like a refugee camp.
Yup.
When they try to say peace and safety.
You can only have the MOTB, you can only come.
Yep. They're gonna be in there and park shit them up at the door. You know what I'm saying? They come in like cattle. The chick, next, chick, next. And they think they done got some piece of safety, and really, hey man, the Lord, you still gonna get smashed out. Now you just a walking zombie. And now you can't get on the chariot. Now your salvation is totally gone. Esau got you. That was the whole plan. Esau like, I got him. Like what's that Dave Chappelle, like, got you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna say. They gonna get chipped up, like, got you. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say, order out of chaos, a new order. So they're gonna break this. Yeah, they're gonna break this order that we living in now. And then in the midst of chaos, give it the MOTB and then put you in the camp, and that's the new order.
15-minute city.
Yeah. And there ain't no living. And now you just in there with no salvation. So it's best to just rough it in the wilderness and fight it and wait on the Lord. That's what we done gave Yahshua what they need in order to survive and get the salvation, but they cast it down. Like the Lord said they would, because they stiff-necked. And they too defiled. They have no faith. So what the Lord doing now, it's a separation thing the Lord is doing. You can see right now, you can start to see the hopeful elect versus the 2/3. Hopeful elect got wisdom, not understanding. They know what's going on. It's like a password. Like, hey man, you know Yahweh Bashiach Shah? Like, yeah, I know Yahweh Bashiach Shah. Kind of like what's that song? You down with OPP? Yeah, you down with Yahweh Bashiach Shah? Like, oh yeah, I know that. You know me. You know, and then you say that. Some people ain't gonna know that. They, who? What? They're like, okay, yeah. You ain't a part of it. You don't even know the password.
That reminds me of the wheat and the tares parable.
Yeah, you starting to see the wheat versus the tares. And what separates them is knowledge. What he said in Hosea 4:6, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. And the knowledge of what? The scriptures. This book is preserved for a reason. You know, and Jake never cracked it open, wanted to read it, never seen the power of it. And so now, hey, when all hell breaks loose, it's gonna be too late.
They're wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Yeah.
No knowledge.
To do good is to learn these scriptures, man, and to implement it.
And they never did, man. They forsook the words of life. When you think about it, these the words of life is in this book, and Jake said it's not valuable. I rather learn how to do electrical work or be an entrepreneur. I rather,
show my ass on social media and get a check.
Exactly. I rather do that. Learn the newest dance and the newest rap song, or give me a rap career. Oh, that's overwhelming in our nation, Southern tribe. All these done dudes want to be rappers. That's not gonna hold no value when Jacob Trouble here. Who gives a fuck about your rap skills then? You know? Or even because you can twerk good and be naked or OnlyFans. They're not gonna save you.
Even the money that they're trying to go after. Y'all said it what Proverbs, you say richest pocket not in the day of wrath. So the day of wrath, your money ain't gonna mean shit either.
Nope. Absolutely nothing, man. And then like we try to give them the real rich scriptures and they something, man. I don't want to know about that. You look lame, nigga. You a Bible read, nigga.
That's in the scriptures too in Ecclesiastes where it says money of the feet. Wisdom counts in all. Luke paraphrase.
I know what you're saying. I can't remember. I said wisdom. Yeah, you right. Yeah, get that in off of that.
Yeah, I got one more. This is Daniel 12:1, and it says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which shall stand for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never since there was a nation, even the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, and many of them shall sleep in the dust of the earth, shall awake such to everlasting life, and some to shame, everlasting contempt." And that's coming to the times that we're in, man. Daniel 21 talking about the time of Jacob's trouble, a time no one ever seen before, man. Where there'll be so much chaos and killing that the Lord got to send Michael, man, down to protect us, man. Michael and the rest of the angels. The scriptures also say, hey, man, that dead body shall lie in the streets of that great city called Babylon, man. That's here in America, man. We're coming into a time where it's going to be crazy. You're going to be stepping over dead bodies like you playing hopscotch or something, man. It's going to get real out here, man. And your only protection is to know this truth. Y'all got it.
Right, so this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, and I'm going to start at verse 11. And it says, "Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that sees the sun." And verse 12 is the point. "For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it."
Gives life to them that have it. And these words lead to eternal life. So it would be wise to get these scriptures while you can, and get this understanding while you can of Yahweh Shah. Because it's like the laws in this book is going to be the new government, and you're not worthy to be in the new kingdom if you don't know the new government. If you don't know the rules, you got to know the rules, and because that's knowing Yahweh Shah.
That's the prayer right there, because he said, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." So that's what he said. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So that means he's going to enforce the laws, just like I just said, the laws are going to be established throughout the whole earth. And that's coming.
And for it happened, this drama that we're going into called Jacob's trouble, that's like the purge. The Lord right now is purging out the wicked of his nation. He's getting rid of them, man. And he's going to some that they ain't worthy of him. They're going to take that stamp Esau, Edom, which proves their loyalty to him. The old elect is not going to receive that standard. The old elect is already ready for all this moves he about to make. The Lord gave us a heads up on what Esau, Edom, so-called white man, about to do. So that way we don't fall prey to that. And it's also to build our faith up. When we see the process coming to pass. As we see Jacob's trouble, that's building our faith up. The Lord said it would be Jacob's trouble. So as we see him, like, oh, okay, the Lord told us it's coming. So we over beating our chest, getting ready for the, for the big game.
World War III getting ready to come. Lord,
Exactly.
that's gonna happen.
Exactly. That's coming like real soon.
The Lord said traditions among men. Well, we seeing that happen.
God, so we not over here afraid, building our faith up. While the 2/3 is afraid because they didn't think it was gonna happen. They didn't think nothing like, it's been going good for so long. They's in the spirit of Esau, like, man, ain't nothing gonna happen like that. We good. The Lord ain't real. God ain't real. Money's real. Get your money up. That's what it's all about. That's how the 2/3 think.
Believing and seeing. That's what they say. They don't believe it unless I see it.
Yep. And now they starting to see it. And really, I look at a lot of them, it's too late. You a Johnny come lately. I don't think you're gonna get these scriptures in the next couple of months. It's about to happen, man. I don't really see it. I think the ones that's been here is getting tightened up. But if you come in like at this point, I don't know, man. That's up to the Lord, but you coming in real late. Because like you saying earlier, it took us years to get this understanding of the truth. We studied and then we got out here. I don't know if you get the whole gospel in like 2 weeks. I don't know. Especially you didn't know nothing. You got to come straight from there. Like you just thought you could write when Trump took away the 1964 Civil Rights Act.
Yeah, you gotta cast off everything you learned just to come as a babe and learn some new stuff. Like, it's gonna be hard to do that.
Yeah, the devil might cut the internet off for a minute. So then you're gonna lose that tool, and I don't know. I don't know.
It really does take time, man.
Yeah. So I'm looking like, man, y'all kind of like late to the party, man. I'm like, you just not want to take this seriously? Like, it ain't looking good for you, man. Here you go. So I think the ones that's been here and they still need to be tightened up, they'll be tightened up. But if you coming in right now from straight bare minimum, I don't know. They better be like every day, 24 hours, around the clock, eating up every lesson. Way behind the 8 ball, man.
Praying, man.
Yeah, they better get it in. Y'all got any more precepts? All right, so with that being said, you give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Kwam Yasharala wa above the ball.
Kwam Yasharala, baby. Shalom to the Akim and Aqua from the coming board. Hey, stay locked in, baby. Yahushua's quickly on the way.